What do I mean when I talk about exquisite aging at any age? Here's what I mean. I mean that one can be 30 years old, if you're a woman or a man, and you already think you're too old to get married, to find a lover, to start a new job, to have children if that's what your wish is. So you can begin stepping into old shoes, if I may say it that way, at age 30, at age 25, at age 40. So exquisite aging at any age, in the way that I understand it for myself, the way I actually live it and view it, is it is never too late to do anything that your heart desires, really, if you are 40, if you're 50, if you're 60, right? And it is your dream, a lifelong dream, to become an attorney. Well, why not study? Why not begin today? We're staying at a time right now, staying and living at a time when all of us have to stay in place in the world. This is April 2020, right? Today's April 7th. It's the pink moon, the full moon. And, you know, we have time on our hands, many of us, very many of us. If we're not on the front lines, actually, in hospitals or firefighters and, you know, those heroes and heroines, you know, saving lives. But if we're at home, right, if we're furloughed, we have time. We have time to think about what we want, who we want to become when we come through this. Who do we want to be? What kind of life do you want to live? Do you want to live exactly the same life you lived before we were all catapulted into this amazing crisis in the world, this pandemic? So exquisite aging at any age is really about taking the time to go into your interior space, to go inside yourself and check in with yourself. What pleases me? What makes me happy? What makes me unhappy? Did I really love my work all these years, or was I just treading water, just trying to keep a pace, pay my bills? Did I really love this person that I ended up with in a relationship that really didn't go well? Or did I just stay for years on end because it became a habit and I became used to what I knew and was afraid to step out, venture into the unknown? So here I am, 40 years old. I'm using an example. And I feel too old to step out. I'm in a relationship that doesn't work, that isn't serving me, that isn't nourishing me, that I'm really unhappy in. And what am I doing? So exquisite aging at any age is taking what it really has heart meaning for you on the inside, from your heart, dive deep into your soul, and really, really know who you are, why you're even here on this earth. Have you given that thought? What is it that I'm doing here? Every single one of us is here for a higher purpose than just working at a job that we have absolutely zero interest in, or being in a relationship that is not healthy for us, not nourishing us. And we've tried our very, very best to make it work for a long time, perhaps. So I'm using a few examples of areas of our life that, you know, many of us can find misery in, right? A job you don't like, a relationship you're not interested in any longer. You know, maybe you've never taken up exercise and you don't understand how important that is. Well, now we all understand. You know, get up, get out of the house, take a walk, breathe fresh air, eat healthy foods, take care of yourself. So we're being asked worldwide today to take care of ourselves, take care of our immune systems so that we can, God willing, come through this period of time of this global epidemic, pandemic in a healthy way. So to be in great health is more than just physical. The physical part of it is absolutely necessary. Getting enough exercise, be it movement, be it walking, be it yoga, be it Pilates, be it cardio, whatever it is that you enjoy doing, playing a sport. It's what you eat. It's the care you take about the food you put in your mouth, that you ingest, that keeps you healthy, keeps you feeling good. It's about self-care every day. And you have a lot of time now, we all do, to focus on ourselves, because we're not really supposed to be mingling with others other than whoever is in our home, in our interior space, in the home that we inhabit, and we are together in that house. And even there, we have to pay attention. What the other one does affects us. What I do affects the other. We know all of this, the guidance that we're all receiving right now, so critically important. Well, so along with physical health is emotional health, is mental health, is taking the time to extend the self-care from beyond the physical health notion to, so how do I feel about how I'm living my life? Do I feel I'm fulfilling my purpose? And what is that purpose? Do I even know? How do I want to look? How do I want to move in the world? Who do I want to surround myself with? When one day I wake up from this Twilight Zone dream that we've all stepped into overnight, it seems. Who do I want to be with? Who do I want to be? So these are questions, a few questions. There are many more when we go inside of ourselves to really look deeply. No one outside of ourselves is going to give us the answer to these questions. Truly, because they're your questions, and only you know the questions to ask of yourself. Exquisite aging is about knowing who you are in the world, knowing what you want, knowing how you want to feel. Most importantly, how do you want to feel? It's not just a mental construct. It's not an intellectual exercise. It's dropping down into the level of feeling. How do you feel? How do I feel about being with you? How do I feel about coming to work every day in this job? How do I feel about what I myself have created? Do I even want to be doing this anymore? Whatever that might be for you. Exquisite aging, step number 1. And today I just wanted to introduce to you step number 1. Step number 1 is self-care. Go inside yourself. Take the time. Take the time it takes. You have the time now to ask yourself all the questions of, am I happy? If I'm not, why not? And please, as you ask yourself these questions, don't point the finger at anyone else. It's his fault, it's her fault. Don't do that. All the decisions we make in life are decisions that we make in life. Yes, we're swept up in circumstances, and yes, we have to do our best if we didn't create that circumstance. But the choice of how to move within that circumstance is ours and ours alone, right? So I want you to spend some time during this time of April, during this month of April, when so many of us are sheltering in place, as the phrase goes, in the United States and throughout the world, really. And even the ones in some countries coming out tentatively, first steps out the door. In a way, maybe nature created this disastrous moment in so many ways to have us come to a full stop of running around in a very distracted way in our lives, looking for the answers out there instead of in here. The answers are never out there. The answers are always in here. And then we take those answers and go out there. and live the life we want to live. So exquisite aging, at any age, whether you're a woman or a man watching this channel's for both of you. This is both genders, for women and for men, for goodness sakes. We can all benefit from taking time out, taking a pause. Hit the pause button in your life right now and create a plan to spend a little time with yourself, just you and you alone every day. When you're walking or just sitting quietly, meditating, think about who you want to be when you come through this very difficult moment in time, to live the life you want to live for the rest of your life. I am ANYA USHAKOVA, Elegant Influencer. There's the moniker, right, for YouTube and other mediums on social media. I am a transformational life coach. I work on a global scale. I work with individuals, individual consultations. I have worked over the years with groups, men and women, women only, in the field of personal development, in the field of change your thinking, change your life, in not wallowing in self-pity, in really looking inside and how do we grow, how do we really evolve. What are the risks involved in evolving? What is the risk in becoming who you want to become, for goodness sakes? Is it worth the risk? And living a happy life, a contented life? So I, like many of you, had a career that is not in the field that I'm in now and have been for the last 25 years. But prior to that, I was in my first career. I was in the hotel business, luxury hotel business, all over the world. And was very successful, loved it. I traveled everywhere. That's why I became involved. The travel, the writing, all the things that were asked of me, that I tried and that I did and that I succeeded, and I loved it. And then there came a moment in time when I understood for myself that I couldn't continue doing the work that at the end of the day was always ended up in the bottom line. What is the bottom line? It's always the bottom line. And when I realized that after a number of years that I didn't want to meet somebody else's bottom line any longer, I just wanted to meet my own. I needed to actually pick myself up from my own bottom line, feeling so low about where I'd found myself then after so many years, to take the steps to build a new life. And I did that. And I'll talk about that more at another time. But for now, I wish you a marvelous day. I love you. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to help you grow. This is my passion. Believe me, I'm evolving with you. I have a certain amount of wisdom. I want to share it. So keep tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm new here to YouTube. I have so much to share with you. I will be introducing you to some fabulous people from all over the world in different fields, people who inspire me. And I will be talking with them, and I will put that video on YouTube, on my channel as well. But just to begin, in the month of April, I really want to spend the time in a very organic way talking about what exquisite aging at any age means, why I love this subject, why I created this subject for YouTube, why I'm going to delve into all facets of this subject. So please share any video that I post with your friends, with anyone you think who might benefit from inspiration, from how to live an inspired life daily, so how to begin. If you have questions, certainly leave a comment, and if there's something you really would love to know. I welcome all positive, constructive comments. I'm surrounding myself in my life only with the people who know how to have a conversation and you know, I want to live a happy life too. So subscribe, share, give me the thumbs up if you like the videos that I'm creating for you. Leave a comment of encouragement for me if you feel that way. We'll talk again soon. I send my love, a big virtual hug to everyone who's listening. Be safe, be well, stay strong.